If you have watched Prophet Suddenly 2, you would notice that they expose a lot of false prophets through events that have actually taken place. And I've actually shared one of those events with Shepard Bushiri. Now I'm going to share another one with you, okay? I want to first refresh your memory. This is about Shepard Bushiri and Ubert Angel, and it's regards to money laundering. Let's watch the scene in Prophet Suddenly.
Where are you? Where are you? Why are you going as far as digging allegations of several years ago? Are you this childish because of money? Why are you laughing? You think I'm bluffing?
Childish? Maybe you'd like to see this document too.
What is this?
Take it! That's a document of all your financial fraud. How you use your church to launder money for politicians and fraudsters.
No, now. It has not gotten to this. This document will incriminate me.
Incriminate you?
Yes!
Are you not into money laundering? I see you have successfully lied to the body of Christ, and many of them seem to believe you. I stand with Prophet Kofi. I stand with the body of Christ. What Christ do they think you represent? Kofi, this time you are going down.
See, we can settle this. I will pay you by next week. I've spent so much money within this period.
So you can see right here how they're talking about money laundering. And they're specifically talking about politicians, money laundering for politicians and whatnot. Now, I want to play you a video in real time. Now, I'm going to play a video of Shepard Bushiri and also with Ubert Angel, because they were both, in these events that truly happened, all right?
A senior diplomat from Zimbabwe has agreed to launder more than $1 billion in cash in what
This one's about Ubert Angel.
he believed to be a meeting with Chinese gangsters. Algeria's investigative unit has found the diplomat was videotaped making the offer in a meeting with undercover reporters as part of an investigation by Al Jazeera into networks in Africa that use gold to launder vast sums of money. Ubert Angel is a British Zimbabwean businessman and the presidential envoy. He claims to have made it to the Africa Forbes rich list in 2013. His net worth is around $60 million, and he calls himself the prophet of success. Alexander James has this exclusive report.
Good to see you, Ambassador.
Undercover reporters posing as Chinese criminals meet one of Zimbabwe's most senior diplomats.
Yeah. An ambassador at large, I'm ambassador to 85 countries. But on the special envoy, I'm a representative of the president. That means I can sign contracts, I can sign treaties with government without the president getting involved.
Woman with a trip neck.
Ubert Angel is also an evangelical preacher
Fire the Holy Ghost!
who says he has the gift of prophecy with powers to heal the sick.
It takes the power of God, but it takes somebody to believe for something to happen like this.
Angel was personally appointed by President Emerson Mnangagwa to bring investment into Zimbabwe. The local currency has no international...
You hear that right there? He was appointed to bring in money. So he was doing this for politicians. And when you go back to Prophet Suddenly 2, what they were talking about, listen to this part.
Where are you?
All your financial. That's a document of all your financial fraud. How you use your church to launder money for politicians and fraudsters.
For politicians. You hear that? For politicians. And we're seeing here how Ubert Angel was doing this for a politician, a person in government. So just listen.
Believe for something to happen like this.
Angel was personally appointed by President Emerson Mnangagwa to bring investment into Zimbabwe. The local currency has no international value. The country's biggest earner of US dollars is gold.
You want a gold? Gold, we can do it right now. We can make the call right now, and it's done with the president of Miners Association right this minute.
The president of Zimbabwe's Miners' Federation is Henrietta Rushweya.
They want to invest in gold and buy gold and maybe send a private jet, picks up gold every week.
Oh, perfect. No, that's okay. Let's do it, bro.
$5 million can be cleaned every week.
We get gold worth $5 million every week. We take it out, bring another $5 million.
The ambassador is not bothered that the cash is being laundered.
It's money that cannot be declared in the country of origin.
We've already discussed it. We don't want to talk about it.
He explains a plan to smuggle the dirty cash into Zimbabwe using his diplomatic status.
Right now I can put a bag like this with 1.2 billion and put a red tape written diplomat. That's it.
Under the Vienna Convention, states agree to exempt diplomatic luggage from airport searches.
It's a very, very easy thing. It will land in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe can't touch it too. Until I get to my house. Yeah, you can understand.
Okay.
So they can be a diplomatic plane.
Ambassador Angel, Henrietta Rushweya, and
You know what's interesting? Shepard Bushiri also went to court about 5 years ago regarding money laundering in Zimbabwe or to Zimbabwe. So there's something in Zimbabwe. It's like a headquarters for these false prophets. So you can see how Prophets Only 2 is exposing the money laundering prophets, the money laundering false prophets. Now, let's play the video of Shepard Bushiri so you guys can really see.
The self-proclaimed prophet Shepard Bushiri and his wife Mary are expected to appear before the Pretoria Commercial Crimes Court today on charges of fraud and money laundering. They were arrested in Rustenburg on Friday. Last year, reports surfaced that the flamboyant church leader was sending about 15 million rand monthly to his birth country, Malawi. Meanwhile, Bushiri's Enlightened Gathering Church...
Malawi, wasn't Zimbabwe. Forgive me for that. So Bushiri was sending it to Malawi, and Ubert Angel was sending it to Zimbabwe.
Christian Church's grand opening service has gone ahead in Pretoria despite the absence of its leader. The service was the first since a stampede at the church in December, which claimed 3 lives. The church reopened after being...
You see, and it was crazy is that they get away with these things because they are heavily connected. They are in a literal mafia. Ubert Angel's heavily connected in politics and whatnot. Okay, so it's easy for him to get out of something like that. And after that whole thing with the money laundering, the whole gold smuggling and whatnot, he never sat down. He never took a break from ministry. He just kept going because he's that connected and that powerful when it comes to like his connections with government and politics and whatnot. Like, this is just ridiculous. And people that continually just adhere to Ubert Angel, after all this stuff that's showing on the video, is crazy. Him and Bushiri, money laundering prophets. And when they say sold at $1,000 seed, sold this money, miracle money, they're money launderers. And you believe their prophecies, you believe their stuff. Let's listen again. Prophets Only 2.
Where are you? Where are you?
So now I know Ubert Angel and Bushiri, they're inquiring of Miokuku Sheshe.
Why are you going as far as digging allegations of several years ago? Are you this childish because of money?
Maybe you'd like to see this document too.
What is this?
Take it. That's a document of all your financial fraud. How you use your church to launder money for politicians and fraudsters.
No, now.
And a lot of people say like Prophets Only 2 is an attack on the body of Christ. It's not. They're literally just portraying true events that have happened with people that proclaim themselves as prophets. Like, these are real things that have happened. Real things. I can't trust any person that calls himself a man of God or a prophet that's into money laundering, this gold smuggling and sending $15 million here and there and going to court for it. Like, I don't understand. how people continue to be bewitched.